I'm Amelie and welcome once again to my channel. Today I'm going to be watching another installment of the insanity that is Advance Bravely. Today we are dealing with episode number 5. So it has been a month since I started this show. And I'm kind of regretting watching one episode a week, but at the same time, I want to savor it, you know? I feel like if it was up to me, I would watch this whole show in one day. But we are not doing that. I'm going to savor this show as much as I can. So I'm so looking forward. I cannot describe how excited I am to watch this show. And let me tell you, this has been one shit of a weekend because other than the time that I spend recording the video that I did, well, today because I'm recording this on Sunday, but I did a BTS video for The Untamed. I recorded it. Other than the time that I spent doing that, I spent the whole rest of the weekend working. And tomorrow, which is Monday, which is actually today for the people when I uploading this, I have to continue working. So I just having no rest. And it's my fault. Don't think this is anybody's fault but my own. It's me just accepting jobs that I know they're going to overwork me just because I want the money. That's just the capitalist world that we're living in. I just need the money. And, well, I could have gotten away with not getting it. Don't think that it was, I wasn't going to starve if I didn't do that job. But I wanted it. Because I want money. So, I'm just trying to get as much money as I can. And now I'm overworked. So, no comment. No comment about that. That's why I'm so happy to take a break and do this because I feel like my brain has been, just shouting for some entertainment. I need to just get myself into the whole chaos that is this show, just to turn off my brain for at least, well, how long is this show anyway? Like, it says 21 minutes, but I think it's probably 17 or something like that. So not a very long break, but I'm eating ice cream after this, so I'm fine. Anyway, in the last episode, we have, my God, what an episode. What an episode. I think one of the best kidnapping scenes that I've seen in the whole of my life. I've never seen a better kidnapping scene. It was, just to give a recap. Apparently a guy, I think Yuan Zhong knows the guy who did this, but apparently this guy tried to kidnap his sister. And for some reason, the sister, I think, was in like the basement or the garage section of, what do you call it, parking lot of the place where, Xiao Xiao works. I don't know what's happening with that because I got the impression that he has stopped working and then he went downstairs. I don't know. She was there. They were trying to kidnap her. And let me tell you about the kidnappers. Because, no, first of all, this is a woman whose brother owns a school of bodyguards. Supposedly one of the best school of bodyguards in the world. However, the bodyguards that she had were literally defeated like they were made of paper. Like, they were, I don't know, they just blowed and they went to the floor. I cannot describe it. It's like, did you know your job? Do you know what you're supposed to do? Anyway, she's getting kidnapped. Obviously, Xiao Xiao is a gentleman. He's going to intervene. And we have a van that is in movement. A van is moving. The girl who, I'm sorry, I don't remember her name. The only names that I remember are the names of the two main characters. Everybody else is that person. This girl is inside the van. The door is closed. The only thing open is the window. There is a window open. And we have Xiao Xiao that is just clinging to this window. And not to be mean to Gongjun, because I love Gongjun, but this Gongjun is not the Gongjun of World of Honor. It's not the Gongjun that we saw in some very nice scenes taking baths in World of Honor. This is a Gongjun that is very far away from that Gongjun. This Gongjun, although they tried to solve it to us like he was, a tough guy, because at the beginning he was like doing some fighting and he won a competition and all of that against the guy who was like 3 times bigger than him. This Gonjun without a shirt looks like a wet cat. You know those cats that are very hairy, but then you wet them and it looks like, the most pitiful vision that you could ever have of a cat? Well, this is what Gonjun looks like in this. So he doesn't cut a very impressive, image for the kidnappers. And there's like 5 of them. I don't even know if they have guns, because when they were fighting with the other, like with the bodyguards, they were just fighting like fist fighting and kicking. I don't think they use guns in this universe. I don't know if guns exist in this universe so far. We also don't know if the police exist in the universe. As far as I know, maybe this is an alternative reality in which instead of police, we just have bodyguards. Like bodyguards agencies, and that is the only security that we have. As far as I know, that's what's happening here. Anyway, we have this moment in which the van is moving at the speed of a tortoise, and Gonjun is clinging to it, and the guys inside, all they have to do is close the window. But they didn't. They thought, we better give the girl back, because there's no way these 5 guys who just defeated the other bodyguards who are inside the van are going to be able to defeat this wet cat who's clinging to the window. So they let the girl off, but not only that, they also give the bag back. Like, if you think about it, obviously if you're going to kidnap a girl and that's the objective, why would you keep the bag? Like, you're not a thief, you're a kidnapper. But still, it seems like such a gesture, like, take your bag back, and they just accelerated and left. I never find out if they end up closing that window, though. This was a big mistake by Xiao Xiao. And I love the guy, but it was a big mistake, because before this happened, he had met with this girl, and he managed to convince her that he wasn't a good candidate for her because he was, how can I put this? Impotent. He couldn't perform. This was a girl who was willing to stick with him even if he was in a coma. She decided that impotency is the thing that is going to divide them. I'm not sure what she thought was going to happen if he was in a coma, but God knows what happens with people in the coma in this universe. So she kind of had gotten, rid of her, and now he saved her, and she's reeled back in. Not only her, but also her brother, who, appeared at some point and, got them in a car, and then he very violently just cleaned his wounds. It was a whole thing. But obviously now we have these guys, like, he has both brothers. Both siblings are back again. Well, Xuan Hong never left, but he's even more reeled in, and it's crazy. The other crazy thing that happened, I mean, it's not as crazy as all of that I just spoken, but the other weird thing that happened is that, and I think this is just to prove, because, sometimes in shows, you get characters that are crazy, but are living in a world that is more or less normal, like people behave normally, so it's just the characters that are crazy. No, because this Xia Xiao has a friend who has a crush on a girl, and this girl, she likes BL. So his plan was to tease the girl to him by pretending to be with another guy. Like, he has this friend and they are pretending, but when he tells this to Xia Xiao, they were acting pretty flirty, and the girl was nowhere to be found. So I'm guessing that's going to be a thing that's going to happen in this. We have this relationship. I don't know if this is a side pairing in the book or what, but that's essentially what happened. In the comments, somebody told me that the book is even crazier. So I'm definitely reading this. I'm definitely reading this book. Okay, so I feel like I've spoken a lot, but I need to take this off my chest, because I said the other day that one of the problems that I had with The Untamed is that I don't know anybody who has watched it. Like, I try to convince people to watch it, and nobody wants to watch it. Nobody wants to watch my Chinese shows. So I'm essentially alone in this. I have no one to discuss this. imagine I feel that with The Untamed, that is a pretty popular TV show. Imagine how I feel about this. That is a show that so few people are actually willing to watch, even just to make fun of it. That is, I just need to get things out of my chest, because sometimes I watch this show and I think about this show and I can't believe what my eyes are seeing. So, that's the state of where I'm in. I need to express this. I need to express things about this show. And again, the other day I was talking to a friend, I was describing this show, like, and she's like, why are you watching it? It's like, I can't stop. I can't stop this show. I need more. Like, and we are this is episode 5. I can't even think about the level of insanity that we have already in. Like, it's not even like it mounted. It's just, we just soar to the sky. That's the level of insanity of the show. And today's even episode 5. It's 30 episodes left. I cannot imagine where this is going. So I'm going to watch the episode. Let's just go for it. I missed the intro already. So let's go for episode 5 of Advance Bravely right now.